All right. God just gave me this poem. Like, I just finished it like 2 minutes ago. I think it's gonna be called "Coulda Been." My lips could be black from smoking anything that I could roll. My hands could be covered in scars from all the fights that took their toll. My heart and pockets could be broke, and I could live without a house. I could be schizophrenic. Any words could fly out of my mouth. I could be angry, throwing punches at whoever made me mad. I could be sitting in a truck in army gear out in Iraq. I could have crazy phobias. I could be sick without a cure. I could be paralyzed with nobody to help me off the floor. My father might have left when I was young without showing me love. My mother might have spent her time not at the church but out at clubs. I could be homeless, hopeless, heartless, stressed, molested, and misused. I could be messed up in the head because as a kid I was abused. Nobody here could really love me. I could be locked in a cell. I could be living like a king on earth but on my way to hell. My relationships could be stale. My wife and I could plan divorce. I could be mute without a voice to say these words with all my force. I could have crashed my car, or burnt my house, or lost my keys by now. I could have choked or hurt or fell or died or slipped or stopped or drowned. I could have been electrocuted, could be in the mental house, could be deformed, could be ignored, could sleep outside, could be in doubt. I could be messed up with a craving that makes me spend all my cash. I could be on a corner somewhere selling stuff I stuffed in bags. A deadbeat dad, a no good dude, a thug, a satanist, a fiend. Those could have been my names. Those could have been the things that I could be. And if you're wondering why you don't see that when you look in my eyes, it's one thing that kept me from killing and that keeps my skin alive. I could be anywhere right now. God could have turned away his face, but yo, instead he held my hand, and man, that thing he gave was grace. I could be in a casket's base, but grace is why I'm standing here. I could have had an STD, but God kept me healthy and clear. I could be in an alley sick, but God saw fit to let me stand, and I could be dead in my grave by now. But thank God, here I am. He kept me when I would have failed. He stopped me when I tried to quit. I could be anything, but grace gave me the strength to go and live. Where would I be? Where would you be if God didn't reach out to help you? Think about the road you could have took if grace had never held you. Some of you would still be locked up if he didn't intercede. I could have been shot at a club. I could have been struck with disease. I could have been stabbed in the street. I could have flunked out of my class. I could have continued my road of sin and been in hell so fast. I could be blind or mute or in a land where worship is illegal, but my feet are on the path of God. I'm walking with my people. I could have been addict, hypocrite, statistic, and deceased, but because of Christ, I'm saint, I'm son, I'm heaven bound. I breathe amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a sinner like myself. I got my life, my soul, my purpose, y'all, my smile and my health. It's grace and mercy, love and power that released me from a lot. That's why I magnify and honor, lift up and bow down to God. And if you think about it, you should praise him right now in this church. It doesn't matter what you're going through today. It could be worse. Thank him for grace, for sending Jesus down to take the tab we owe. Let's not forget where we will be, because we know where we're gonna go. So let's praise him and lose control until that day we see his face, because his mercy kept us breathing and was smiling by his grace.